Let's look at two ways to find empty document libraries in your groups and teams. First, we'll run the usage report for 365 Groups activity. Sapio 365 lets us customize this, so we can add additional columns like which ones are teams and the creation date. Once this is ready, you can clearly see which ones are teams, as well as whatever info you decided to include. Since I'm looking for those with 0 files in them, I'll also grab the file count column. So right away I can see those with 0 files indicated at the top. And another thing I can do is filter out all the other columns so that all that's showing are those with 0 files. So I'll just exclude the rest. Then if you want, you can get more information about these selected groups, including things like who owns them. You can even check if these teams have private channels, which can be handy since each of these has its own document library, which is not shown in the usage report. Now let's look at another way to do this. Since you may experience data lags as well as discrepancies between usage reports, a more accurate way to find out which group libraries have 0 files can be to look directly at the group library content. So here I've gathered together all my 365 groups. I can even see which ones are teams. And then I can select to retrieve their files. So the Groups module lets me see all 365 groups and then all their document libraries all in one place. Finally, when you can see all the files belonging to all your groups, it can be overwhelming. So the last thing I want to do is filter to show only columns with 0 files. And we're done. Here's our list of groups with 0 files. Now we can export this to a nice tidy report. Finally, if the number of groups in your environment is very large or the library content is vast, then you can schedule a job to run during off hours. Just right-click on the job, View Files of All Groups in this case, for the option to schedule it. So this is just one example of the wealth of information that Sapio 365 brings to group governance, because it shows you exactly what you have in real time. Try Sapio 365 for yourself and see how much information is available to you all in one place in just a few clicks.